Ninetales. Very smart and very vengeful. Grabbing one of its tails can result in a 1,000-year curse. I like to live dangerously. Hello YouTube! This is Chriz Maniac, your friendly neighborhood maniac, bringing you folks another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. And this battle is against Nikkicole, and I was just asking around for some battles over the internet, and Nikki is like, okay Chriz, bring me a Monotype team. And what do you know, we both have Monotype Fire in this battle. So this is going to be pretty interesting, because fire against fire, it's pretty even, right? If it's the same Monotype. Looking at her team looks pretty balanced in terms of like how our team's supposed to be. But looking at my team is just made to destroy you. Like my team is hyper offensive because what else can a Mono Fire do? Like hyper offensive, it can't really be really tanky or can't wall you or stall you out. And that's what fire does. It just it incinerates you in a blaze of glory. So that's what I plan to do. I'll lead off my Infernape, and my top priority is to have Stealth Rocks with my Infernape because I thought Stealth Rocks to my Infernape from moved through from last gen, and I got free Stealth Rocks right there while she sets up Curse. And that's great for me. She has no way to spin them away, and her Pokemon are going to be under a lot of duress during this entire battle from rocks because fire gets destroyed by rocks. Anyway, she go attack Cole, my Infernape, and that doesn't really do much. It does like 50% approximately. And then go for a taunt right here just in case she has Wish or Protect, or she can't really curse up that much anymore. Anyways, I close combat that Flareon, doing a lot of damage to it even though it's at +1 defense. And she Flare Blitzes me to finish off my Infernape. So down goes Cole, but he did his job of setting up the Stealth Rocks and doing damage to this Flareon. So good job, Cole. So Titus gets damaged by a bit, and in comes Heather, and Heather is just here to Brave Bird everything because her whole team doesn't look like it appreciates a Brave Bird. She has no Rock type Pokemon, Steel type Pokemon to take a Brave Bird, so I could just Brave Bird all day. And basically my strategy is just to set up Stealth Rocks and just do hyper offensive for the win and destroying her entire team. Anyways, here comes Camera up, and this is actually a pretty worrying Pokemon for me, for my Talonflame, because it can survive one hit and potentially hit me back with a Rock Slide, so I don't want that to happen. I bring up Paulette expecting a Rock Slide, but she goes for a Body Slam right here. And Paulette, she thankfully doesn't get paralyzed, and right here I can just get up Swords Dance or Protect to get my speed boost up. So I go for the Protect right here, first thing, and to see what kind of move that she can throw at me, and she goes for Earth Power. And that makes sense because it got stabbed from Earth Power with Camera having ground typing. So rocks aren't really affected that much. As much as pure fire types get. Anyways, I Sky Uppercut this Camera because I need to get preliminary damage off on it before I sweep with my Talonflame because that is basically my ticket to winning right here. Anyway, she gets off another Body Slam. And she doesn't paralyze me, unfortunately, but then again, that wouldn't really matter that much, paralysis at this point, because I have enough speed to be at neutral speed by then. So I get off more damage off of the Camera with a Sky Uppercut, punching that camel in the nose, and yeah, Paulette, she faints because that is too much bulk for one chicken to handle. So this camel is just here, just staring at me, giving me that slight smile, and I bring in Nikkicole, which is pretty funny because another coincidence is that my opponent's name is Nikkicole, and my Ninetales name is Nikkole, so that's pretty cool, that's pretty funny. And I named this Ninetales Nikkole because Cole makes fire, and yeah, you know, it makes sense, kind of. Well, I don't know. Anyways, I Solar Beam that Camera up, taking it down, because all my other moves can't really hit it that hard, because I only have fire type moves on this Ninetales. Anyways, it comes her own Infernape, and Infernape goes for the Mach Punch, and that is surprising because I thought Infernape would do something like close combat or something, but nope, it just goes for the Mach Punch, does like very little damage to me. I guess it's the only hit that she could hit me with because she doesn't have close combat, and she would rather have Iron Fisted boosted moves because that's what Infernape carries nowadays, with Fire Punch and like Electric Punch and that kind of stuff. Anyways, I confuse right next Pokemon that's coming in because I predict her Houndoom to come in to get a Flash Fire boost, but I don't go for the Flash Fire. I don't go for a Fire move right here. I just go for the Confuse Ray hitting anything with a confusion, and this is great for me because now this Houndoom is confused as heck. And I bring in Shaquille O'Neal, my Typhlosion, and thankfully this Houndoom gets confused. So it looks like I am winning already. Like, she's forced to switch out a lot, and as a result, she gets a lot of damage from Stealth Rocks, and Stealth Rocks is really destroying her entire team. Anyways, I go for the Focus Blast right here, and she predicted that well, but I could like hit another Focus Blast, especially after the special defense drop, and I kind of feel bad for that because I'm kind of hacking her out, but then again, it doesn't really matter much because all the rocks in the field kind of puts the nail in the coffin for her. She can't really do much about the rocks, and her team is under a lot of pressure from my Stealth Rocks. That is basically winning me the game. You know, if I do win the game anyways. I go for the Focus Blast right here, hoping to knock it out with a second hit after a special defense drop, but nope, it survives with like a bit of HP if you get off Air Slash on me, but that's not... Actually, that is like a 2 KO, but still, I have a Choice Scarf, I outspeed that Charizard, and Typhlosion takes out this Mega Charizard Y. Also, there needs to be a Mega for Typhlosion. Typhlosion and Feraligatr and Meganium really need the Mega. Like, they're really, they should really release new Megas for the new starters for the other generations, other than Generation 1. Anyways, this Inferno just goes for Mach Punch, try to knock me out. But my Typhlosion's on a rampage right now with Focus Blast, and I hit 4 Focus Blasts in a row, so I'm getting really lucky here, and I feel really bad for Nikkicole because I am really hacking her out. Well, it causes hacks because I hit 4 Focus Blasts in a row, and finally, this Typhlosion goes down to a Sucker Punch from her Houndoom. But Houndoom can't really do much versus my last Pokemon, which is Heather. Well, not really my last, but my finishing Pokemon Heather, because I'm now going to Brave Bird all the things. And yeah, first goes Houndoom to a Brave Bird. This Raptor, this Bird of Prey, is absolutely destroying everything with Brave Bird. And I highly recommend Talonflame on any sort of Sun team because, or Drought team rather, or Monotype Fire team, because it really is good. And in comes Batsutusa, probably some sort of reference to something. I don't know what though. It's shiny too. That's pretty cool. That Ninetales. I go for a Brave Bird right here, hoping to knock it out after the Stealth Rocks. And let's see if I knock it out. And yes, I do knock it out. So that was a battle against Nikkicole. That was a 3-0 victory in my favor. But that was still a pretty fun battle. Monotype Fire, folks. That was pretty fun. So the way to play out Monotype Fire, or if you see someone with Monotype Fire, is that they're probably gonna go for the hyper offensive like attack on you. So keep in mind of that when you're facing Monotype Fire. And or if you're using it, then yeah, go for the hyper offense because I don't think Monotype Fire is viable for anything else. Anyways, folks, I hope you enjoyed this battle. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you did, and I'll see you folks next time!